I am inviting any and all spirits to come down to the haunted tunnel. Yup, that's me in the iconic haunted tunnel, testing the limits of the paranormal to see exactly how far I can take a haunted investigation. Not only that, but if one scary location wasn't enough, I'll be going to 3 different haunted places in order to truly see how terrifying things can get. Starting with the first location, the Horton House, which is the oldest standing building in downtown San Diego. Over the years, it served as many things, such as a house for many families, a military building, and even a hospital where many people passed away, and it's said that that's where most of the hauntings come from. And one thing I noticed is that this is the Horton House, and right across the street is one of the most haunted hotels in San Diego, the Horton Grand Hotel. So I wonder if there's any connection with those two. I've been to that hotel with Sam and Colby, and it was one of the creepiest investigations I've ever done. But without further ado, let's head into the house. So the caretakers of this home are gonna give us a tour and tell us exactly why this place is one of the most haunted houses in San Diego before we start our first investigation. I swear we had something super similar at my childhood home. I don't know if you guys remember, I'm gonna try to find a video to play it, but we had 2 lion statues at the front. Hello. Oh my goodness. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, good. Nice to meet you. Wow, this looks creepy.
And it definitely is.
Ooh, thank you for having us. Guys, this is Katie. She is going to give us a little tour of the house and tell us a little backstory of why it's so haunted.
So right now we're standing in what we call the military hall. This was the first usage of the house, military barracks. So these are 2 men that lived here for a brief period. We have General Magruder and General Lyons. This room doesn't get quite as many actual sightings. A lot of what we experience is just us that work here. When we close for the end of the day, we go downstairs to our basement and we will still hear people stomping across this hallway.
And they are currently closed right now, so it's around that time.
Exactly. Now right over here is our dining room.
Look at that. Oh, nice. I like the skeletons.
This room we don't get quite as much activity, possibly just because it is roped off. But if you guys do want to take a peek inside.
Oh, we can go in?
You're welcome to, absolutely.
All right, let's do it. And this used to be a house for families too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There have been several families that have lived here over the years.
Any guests that come here ever like feel something tap them on the shoulder or like
definitely
unexplainable things?
All the time.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, a lot of physical sensations, kind of tactile, like tugging feeling. This is their kitchen.
Okay.
There's a lot of antiques in this room that were actually present in this house, present from the time period, so I think there's a lot of energy tied up in those. In terms of the hauntings we experience most often in this room, it's usually the child spirits.
Oh, okay. We have a piece of equipment that I feel like they'd like.
Oh, which piece?
A cat ball.
When we do our paranormal investigations here, those go off constantly.
Really? You know how hard it is for a cat ball to go off?
Exactly.
Like we even test it. It's like sometimes we'll lightly tap it and it won't go off. Like you have to actually tap it
Absolutely.
hard.
EMF detectors they also really like.
Really? Okay.
And it's so funny. Our historian has found that when she actually holds it down to a child level, that's when they start to go off.
Is there like a specific spirit haunting this place that we can like try to call out for, or is there just so many spirits that you don't even know like all the names?
There are some characters, if you will, that we do know are present here.
Yeah.
One of those is George Deo. We'll see his room upstairs. Some people believe that Alonzo Horton and his wife are present here. We'll get to see their bedroom as well.
Okay.
I will say in this room there are multiple child spirits, but the one that we've gotten his name consistently is Jack.
That just sounds like a name from like the 1800s.
It really does, doesn't it?
I want to start in the kitchen. It was believed that there are a lot of children spirit in there, and we got our cat balls right here. These are regular cat balls that you can get from a pet store, and they go off by physical touch. So I want to give you guys a little example. It's not motion, like if you walk in front of it, it's, you see how I touched it and it didn't go off? Even then, it's strong. Like you have to actually put a lot of force. So we're gonna leave that one there, but we want to put it somewhere where a kid can actually reach. Maybe on this side right here. I don't know what this is right here. Maybe we can set it right. Okay. So we are here in the kitchen. We heard there are a lot of children's spirit here. We set out some cat balls where you guys can go up and, you know, tap them. We also heard there might be a Jack here. So Jack, if you're in this kitchen with us right now, we got some cat balls laid out. You go up and tap one, you'll see some colorful lights. I think you'll really have fun with it. put one here, and then I think we should like walk out just in case our footstep. I want to put it in like that crack. Maybe it might have been too high for them to reach. So I think if these go off, maybe we could ask them to check the cameras, and if they do, then they'll send it to us. Let's move on. What are like some of the things you guys experience? Like, do you guys ever actually see things with your own eyes, or?
So I can actually take you into the room where I have seen things most often.
Ooh, yep, we need that.
That is right in here. This is our parlor room. What guests have told me they experience most frequently is that they will see this painting's eyes follow them across the room.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
Yeah, she looks like she would follow you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a little creepy. We don't know a ton of information about her. We know that she was a resident in Coronado, so it ties in with the history.
Well, what is this dress?
Yeah, this is a little representation of one of our other spirits here, the lady in black.
Oh.
Yeah, that's always a little scary to hear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So to be honest, this is another mysterious figure. We don't know who the lady or woman in black is.
Okay.
I've never seen her myself, but our historian has, and she's really good at dating clothing pieces, and so she actually was able to make out some of the details. She thinks that she was around here in the 1860s. Maybe she was a wife of one of the generals here.
Right.
We don't really know about.
Maybe we can get some answers here.
Absolutely. Try to communicate with her. Let us know.
Yeah.
As for my own experiences, when I am working here, I spend most of my time in that gift shop across the room here.
Okay.
So from where I sit, I can just kind of see like the tops of people's heads as they walk through this room. And it's happened twice now where I've been so sure that I've seen my coworker walk through this room. I've seen her blonde hair.
Yeah.
And I call out to her and I say, "Hey, Rhiannon."
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is she even here?
I start looking on the security cameras and I can see that she is still downstairs.
Oh
There's nobody up here.
Okay. Guys, keep your eyes peeled in the video. You might see something that we might miss. This is creepy. Like that lady in black. So she roams around the whole place, but they just have her dress in here. But I do think it'd be interesting to do an investigation here. Also, Dr. Stockman is known to be in the parlor room, which was the doctor when this used to be a hospital. I think we can get a little investigation going here. I do have a music box. We all know how creepy this one is, but it's a coffin-shaped device that is motion active. Oh, no.
Did you see it?
No, look. I saw that blue light and I tripped out. I thought it was the cat ball. No, we could face it towards the lady in black. And when I turn it on, it's going to play a very scary jingle. Oh, it gets stuck, dude. You see how it gets stuck? This is my second music box. Like, it breaks pretty easily. And I'm not saying it's the product. Like, I'm saying maybe it might be the spirits that don't want the music box to work. Okay, now guys, it calibrated and it read everything in front of it. The only way it could go off is if it senses something walking in front of it. And you see how it got stuck again? That's so odd. Okay, all right, we are here in the parlor room in the Davis Horton house. It is said that there's a lady in black that roams around the house. We're looking at the dress right now. We have a music box that you can walk right in front of. It'll just let us know if someone entered the room. And yeah, it won't hurt you, won't harm you. It'll just let us know that you're here. And not only the lady in black, but any other spirits that roam this house. Dr. Stockton, we heard you like to be in the parlor room. If you want to walk in front of the music box right in front of us, let us know you're here. So George Deo was actually the last resident that passed away in this house. So maybe we could try calling out for George, or we could save it for upstairs, which was his room. George Deo, are you here in the parlor room with us? Can you give us a little sign? All right, let's head upstairs.
So this is George Deo's room.
All right, so he's an active spirit here.
He is definitely an active spirit here. He was the last resident to pass away here in the home. He died in 1977. So a lot of what you see in this room actually belonged to him. We would call those trigger objects.
Absolutely, okay.
One area right over here that's gotten a lot of, I always recommend putting your REM pod down in this area.
Literally what I had in my mind is the REM pod right there.
It goes off all the time over here. One of the weirder experiences I keep having here, when we close, everything is supposed to be set up just as it is like this. We know the position of everything. Sometimes when I open, this chair will be pulled out.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not a light chair. I don't know if you saw the there's a little bit of effort that has to be put to pull it out of that desk position.
I want to take it to night vision. I feel like they come out more when it's dark.
We're not gonna be able to see anything.
I know. Maybe some light from the outside, but it's gonna be pitch black. We're gonna turn to night vision right now. And we are officially in the dark. Okay. we are going to continue the investigation upstairs. We still invite all the spirits that are down here or around the house to come with us upstairs. If you're upstairs, please stay there. If you're down here somewhere, follow us upstairs. Oh yeah, I definitely hear the creaks more. So we are gonna go into George Deo's room. But before that, I'm gonna set this in the hallway, just in case we hear anything. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can you walk in front of the music box again? I have a feel. Oh! Okay, it's definitely active up here. Thank you so much. I said you're welcome. Okay, we're gonna go into George Deo's room now. If you wanna come in with us. Oh, it's almost responding with the music box. Now it got caught, it got stuck. But it's like still triggering, you know?
It's so active right now.
That is crazy. Literally nothing downstairs, but as soon as we come up, instant activity. I might want to turn it off in the meantime, but that's crazy. We got the REM pod. So we were told that when they set REM pods on George Deo's desk, it usually tends to go off. So George Deo, we are here in your room. You were the last resident that unfortunately passed away in this house. So we want to communicate with you, try to talk to you. We're gonna set this here. George, if you are here in the room with us right now, we have a REM pod set on your desk. It's the little red light. If you want to show us that you're here, you can just go near the antenna and it'll let us know. Oh, I just got the chills, almost like something walked behind me. That felt weird.
Did it touch you or grab you?
No, it just like felt weird. Like it came from this room and it like walked around me almost. Did you hear that?
I just heard something. What is it?
Oh no, I heard that though. That was so loud. I want to leave that in. Oh, the temperature. It seems like the temperature is getting colder in the room. You see the red flickering light?
Yeah.
That's the temperature.
This next room will kind of explain why we don't have a total count for the deaths here.
Okay.
One of the usages of this house was as San Diego's first county hospital.
Oh, wait, it was the first hospital?
The first county hospital.
Okay, I knew it was a hospital, but not the first county hospital.
First one.
Whoa, that's crazy.
This bed right here in the center and that nightgown right there were actually here back when this was a hospital period.
Oh my gosh.
Those would be some more trigger objects for you.
Yeah. Many people probably passed away from that time.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, if you think about the medical treatments that were around back in the 1870s, not very good, right?
No, definitely not.
So that's why we don't know exactly how many people passed away here, but I imagine quite a few.
Probably a lot, yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
But yeah, you can see some of the things that they would have used to cure you back in the day.
I'm excited for this one, especially because there's some trigger objects, some actual gowns from the 1800s. Like, I think we're gonna get a lot of activity here.
Oh yeah.
This is the original gown as well from the 1800s that a patient wore. Usually, guys, they said that this is roped off for when guests come here, but they're allowing us to do an investigation in here, so let's see what we get. Right in the middle of the bed. I set this out here as well. Maybe facing this way. Back towards George's room. Oh, is that you?
I think that was because I stepped right there.
Okay.
Although I can't.
No, that's calibrating.
Okay.
Anything else after that is something walking in front of it. So Anna Shepard was the nurse that actually ran this place. I'm gonna place a cat ball as well. Anna Shepard, if you are here in the room with us right now, we have two devices that you can go up and interact with. We have the REM pod on the bed, the little red light, and then we also put a cat ball on the bed to the left. If you want to show yourself right now, there's two ways you can do it. Okay. We can move on. We can move to the next room. We're gonna switch back to the main cam. We had a lot of fun with the night vision, but I kind of want to start seeing what's in front of me.
I do have to tell you guys about the creepy little attic right here.
That says do not enter.
Yeah. George Deo was adopted by this German immigrant couple, the Lohmans, and at this period, back around the turn of the century, early 1900s, they rented out this attic to a man named Karl Offer. Karl Offer was also a German immigrant. It turns out that he was actually a German spy.
What?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever hear footsteps coming from up there?
Yes. It freaks me out up there. And this is what we call the Horton bedroom. You know, we mentioned that it was brought here by William E. Davis, but Alonzo Horton is really considered to be the father of San Diego. You already know the Horton Grand Hotel, right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Is there a connection with the two?
Not a direct connection, but one thing you will notice walking around this area is that name Horton. It pops up all over the place here.
So he was pretty much like the boss of San Diego.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like a big real estate mogul, so he was buying up all the land. So yeah, that's him and his wife, Sarah Bay.
Oh, okay.
Now, neither of them died in the house, but some people do believe that they are still haunting this home. This is actually the last residence that they lived in that is still here. Every other mansion that they had was demolished. A lot of artifacts in this room also belong to Alonzo Horton. This piece right over here is a Horton original, along with the vase and pitcher on top. Same goes with this right over here. He really loved marble top furniture. And actually, we have some of Horton's furniture at the Whaley house as well.
Really?
Yeah, if you remember the children's bedroom and the upstairs bedroom, those are filled with Horton antiques.
Yeah, I remember the children's room. I think that's the one that had the rocking chair.
Yeah.
I think we put like a REM pod on it and it was just going crazy.
Which, thank you for reminding me of the rocking chair.
Oh yeah.
So we got two in here.
Oh, there they are.
This is the one that moves on its own right here.
Is that a sewing kit in there?
It is,
Okay.
yeah. I've had multiple guests tell me that they've seen this one rocking with their own eyes. And this is another one of those closed off rooms that is pretty active. Obviously, people don't get to go in there and feel things, but they do capture a lot of great photos in there.
Okay.
We've gotten a few on our paranormal investigations.
I'm assuming you guys capture a lot of orbs.
A lot of orbs, but I would say even more common are shadow figures here.
More common than orbs?
The complete opposite at the Whaley house. I'd say Whaley house, we get a lot of orbs, a lot of shadow figures here.
Well, thank you so much for the history of
My
everything,
pleasure.
and that's gonna help us with our investigation.
This is just taken right where we're standing in that mirror right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So we know that's a real guy.
Wait, are you serious?
a little
It's that
weird.
prominent?
So you see what I mean about the shadow figures, right?
That's like the Grim Reaper. That's not even a shadow. Oh my gosh.
This room right here is our children's room.
Ooh.
There's definitely some pretty creepy toys in there.
I saw this doll right here.
She freaks me out.
Yeah.
Also our little clown friend by the window.
Oh, let me see. There's a clown. Oh yeah, I see that. All right, so this is the Horton bedroom right here. But don't forget, Carl Offer used to be up there, the German spy. So I was thinking maybe we at least set a REM pod on the stairs while we're in there, just to see if we get any activity. Carl, we're gonna go into the Horton room right now, but if you wanna walk up these stairs, walk down from the attic, feel free. There's a REM pod right in the way, but it'll let us know you're here. Oh, we got the two rocking chairs in here, huh? Oh, and the children's room. This is creepy. Look at the clown. I have high hopes for the cat ball in here. We're literally in a children's room. I wanna maybe put it in the crib, like right over here. And then maybe the music box facing into George Deo's room. Okay, so we are here in the children's room and the Horton room. We have a cat ball in the crib. If you want to go up and tap it, it'll just let us know you're here. It won't hurt you. It won't harm you. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. That may be George. George! It's very active in the hallway and in front of George's room.
It's only right there too.
Yeah.
When you face it over there.
See how it gets stuck, but then it gets unstuck randomly. Like that. George, if you can come into this room. Oh my gosh. Feel a breeze from here too. I think he wants us to stay, but we have two other locations to head to after this. Oh. George, we're gonna leave. I just want to say bye.
He wants you to get out of here.
Oh, he confirmed it. All right, George, we're out. Peace. The Star of India was built in 1863 and is the oldest active sailing ship in the world. The most common haunting is by a boy named John Campbell who used to work on the ship in 1864. That is, until he tragically fell from the very top of the ship. He actually lived for 4 painful days before finally passing. The ship is also reportedly haunted by a few of its past captains and crewmates, including a fisherman who got tangled in a chain and was pulled through through a small opening. When I visited the ship with Sam and Colby, we experienced a lot, but the main thing that I'll never forget is that I was scratched on my neck. By who or what, we may never know. But today, I'm back and I'm looking for more answers. I'm bringing along my friend and medium, Amanda, in order to help me communicate directly with the spirits on board. Wish me luck. Amanda, so just so you know...
Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
Wait. I mean, this was built in the 1800s, I think 1860, and it still sails to this day. So Amanda, last time I was here, just to let you know, I got scratched.
I love how you waited until now to tell me that. So you've been here.
I have been here with Sam and Colby. Maybe it made it a little bit more active, but this ship already has a lot of history to it. We have my guy right here that was here last time, Jake, right?
Good to see you again.
Great to see you. Great to see you. How you been?
Always busy around here.
Haunted?
The occasional happening, you know. At this point, they've been on board long enough, they're just shipmates.
Do you remember last time we were here, I ended up getting scratched on my neck?
I saw it, yeah.
Do things like that happen here often?
I have never been injured. Jim Davis, the first mate of the ship, had an episode many years ago. He was the only one on board. He was locking up. His office is down below. He closed his door and he felt a hand between his shoulder blades, pushed his face into his door.
No way.
We're pretty sure that was McBarnett. He's got a chip on his shoulder.
Mick Barnett is one of the spirits on the ship.
Yeah, he's the one that himself in the first mate's cabin.
Was he the captain of the ship?
He was a British Army officer who was being reassigned to New Zealand. He didn't want to go.
Can you tell us a little bit about John Campbell as well?
He was a stowaway who got caught. And eventually he started working aloft, and that was where he had his accident.
From what I remember, he plummeted down.
Yeah, so he was working on the main to gallant yard, which if you look way up there, it's the second one from the top. He lost his footing, and he came down, and he landed on the deck roughly in this general area.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I heard that when he fell, he actually survived for 4 days.
He never regained consciousness, mercifully, but he did linger for 4 days.
Where did he end up passing away on the ship?
Presumably in the surgeon superintendent's cabin, which is back in this. I can show you that. So this is the doctor's cabin. Presumably it would have been here.
Oh wow, that bed is really small.
What a horrible place to go out.
I know.
Do you feel like you get a lot of activity with his spirit here?
The things that he does is he was 14 years old. He's a very playful spirit, and what a lot of people, I've felt this myself, he plays tag. Well, the way that kids played tag in the 1870s, 1880s, they didn't just tap you on the shoulder and run. They did like the Zorro thing on your back.
Oh no.
So you will feel that.
Wait, so do you think the spirit that scratched me could have been John Campbell, or do you think that seems more angry?
No, he's not an angry spirit. In fact, remember I said he was a good sailor. He is a helpful young lad. I have slept in the captain's cabin on board this ship many times. I will usually dump my pockets on the saloon table there behind you. I have come out in the morning, gotten out of bed and come out and found all my EDC stuff all like lined up and organized on the table.
Leaving my bag here.
Yeah, let's leave some stuff out there.
What about the fisherman?
Oh, that got caught. Can we please see where that happened?
Yeah, so that's 2 decks below us.
Guys, this ship is big.
Get downstairs.
I forgot about that. That is insane. This is where me, Sam, and Colby took our Instagram photo. I forgot how creepy this ship is. Like, this was one of my scarier investigations.
As the story goes, they were weighing the anchor. When you're doing that, you have to have a man in the chain locker. It's called faking the chain out. That's laying the chain in an organized fashion, so when you drop the anchor the next time, it comes out and doesn't get tangled up. There was a catastrophic mechanical failure with the anchor windlass, which is actually up above us. The anchor redeployed while he was in there. They weren't planning that. Something broke. The anchor fell when it wasn't supposed to. He was in there with the chain, got tangled up in it, and pulled out through a hole about that big.
How did he even fit?
I don't even want to envision that. I don't think he did fit. That's the problem.
He did not. It's not a comfortable thing to think about.
I just can't believe it.
Stop it.
That is the chain locker down there.
Oh my god. And that's the original one? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
That.
No.
That's the hose pipe. That's where the chain comes out through.
The chain barely fits in it.
So you're saying a human got caught in this. What was the name of the spirit?
Nobody knows. It wasn't even recorded in the ship's log. It was just notated as one Chinese fisherman. He's a cold spot spirit. He just manifests himself that you walk through the ship on a hot summer day and it feels like the AC's on. Typically you will feel that cold spot back aft where the chain locker actually was at that time. Approximately here is where the chain locker was located at that time, and this is where you will feel the boat get noticeably cooler.
What was the name of the captain?
That was William Story. So he was her very first captain, the first guy that ever sailed her.
Got it.
And on her second voyage, he died of a fever before they made it back to England. The way you'll hear him is usually you'll hear him up on the poop deck, and the way he manifests himself is you will hear heavy boot steps up on the poop deck.
Okay.
All right.
He's actually the one that I'm the coziest with. He's a protective spirit. He watches over the ship.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start the investigation on the top deck where John Campbell plummeted.
That's such.
Okay, that was not. Maybe it's telling us to go over there.
Back to the chain.
Wait, that was very strong, and I don't think that sounded different than the other normal noises that the ship made.
No, it sounded like somebody was standing exactly where we were.
Okay, I think we start over there. So I got some equipment. What do you think we should start with in here?
I think we should start with the REM pod for sure. And they don't even know his name. Okay.
Yeah.
We heard a pretty loud creak coming from down this way. If there's something down here that was trying to make its presence known, could you come up to this red light that Brian just set on the floor here?
I'm Brian.
I'm Amanda.
It's so creepy looking down that hall.
No, I can't. Otherwise, I just feel like I see. Okay, that's him. Thank God.
Oh, this reminds me of a cult.
Wait, tell me it's him.
Can you keep walking here, Jake, if that's you?
No, don't even say that. You see it, right?
Wait, yes. I mean, that's...
Hey,
Jake, is that
Jake.
you? Oh
Thank
my
God.
gosh! Why did you just keep walking? Oh my gosh! Jake, can you come over here?
You stood so still.
That was... and he didn't answer.
No, I was...
Oh!
Is it because Jake's coming up? Do you recognize Jake?
The REM pod is going off. It literally did not go off until you started walking towards us.
Maybe I'm the ghost.
Alright guys, so we're actually gonna start at the top of the ship and work our way down.
Let's do it.
We already got some activity on the REM pod, which didn't go off at the last location I was at, so...
That's kind of telling, even tonight.
yeah, tonight.
Do you see a lot of shadow figures with these lights?
Oh yeah, I've seen shadow figures on board this ship that I can't explain with science. I was walking through here one night, I saw a human shadow moving the opposite direction that I was. Now it was high tide, so there was not anybody out there on the parking lot that was casting a shadow through the window, as the ship was way up above that. I know for a fact I was the only one on board. The gate was locked, the motion sensors were armed, and it was a rainy night. I was doing a last leak check down here before turning in.
A rainy day makes it creepier too. Guys, we are going to the first mate's cabin where Captain Mick Barnett passed away. This is gonna be interesting.
Mick Barnett, I had a few experiences with him early on as a member of the ship's crew. One night he brought me out of a dead sleep. I was in the captain's cabin and he kicked my bunk. The whole thing shook like that, and I sat up and went, "You gotta be kidding me, dude." He was an alcoholic, right? So what I started doing was, before I'd go to bed, I'd pour 2 fingers of scotch in a glass and I'd leave it on the table right there.
For him.
And yes, and he would typically leave me alone. Now, one of the ways that he'll manifest himself without assaulting you or kicking furniture or whatever is the lamps above the saloon table
Oh, right here.
will sway opposite one another. So if the boat's rocking, you expect them to move together, they'll do like this, counter pendulum. There's an instrument over there called a clinometer. I can look at it and tell if the ship is actually moving. It would be on a cold winter night. The ship would not be moving, just like she is right now. All the portholes would be closed, so there's no breeze in here,
Right.
and those lights would go to swaying.
Oh,
and you know he's
wow.
there. So one night I was getting ready for bed, and the lamp in there, the one above the bed, started swinging. I look out here, the lamps are not swinging. I look at the clinometer, the boat's not rocking. All the windows are closed. Why is he messing with the lamp above my bed? What is he trying to tell? I forgot the scotch. I put the scotch on the
He
table,
likes alcohol.
and I looked back in there, and it had stopped swinging.
And that's the captain who
Yeah, Mick
passed
Barnett.
away on the ship.
Yup.
Oh, No, that's devastating.
It was like coming off a little bit, so I tried adjusting it and it just snapped like really, really easily. Like it'll still work, just not the music.
100%.
Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to fix it. Okay, so where do you think we should set this up?
I feel like that's the one doorway, you know?
I like
the
that.
major doorway.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
So guys, it's not gonna play the jingle this time, but it still works. You'll hear this. It still works, you know, if you walk in front of it.
So it's literally only motion activated.
Yeah.
If something walks in front or in or out of this door, that thing will let us know.
We'll find out.
All right, what else do you have?
So we got the obulus, where it spits out some words from the dictionary.
Yeah.
Uses the EMF energy for that. And then, of course, the spirit box.
That's a classic.
It's a classic.
Do you have any cat balls?
I do. Do you think we should put one in one of the rooms? Because
I-
we'll see it, like, flash.
I think so.
Is this...
Do we put it in the room with the more violent death or the death that was drug out longer? Both terrible options.
I mean, I got two. One in
Why not
each.
both?
You take one side, I take the other.
It does feel heavier in this room for sure.
Is that Nick Barnett's room?
Yeah, this would have been the captain's room, who, I mean, chose his time of death. So.
Yep. So guys, this is the surgeon's room where possibly John Campbell passed away. All right, we'll set one right there and walk out. Do you want to sit at the table?
Yeah, let's.
That was footsteps.
I was gonna say that was not the boat creaking
No.
because it came from like these two rooms.
Okay. It's getting active here.
That's like distinct. If something knows we want to talk. Any spirit?
Are these swaying back and forth or am I tripping?
No, I was actually looking at that while I was walking around.
Is it?
They fully are.
Was it doing that before? I couldn't. During elemental.
No, they weren't doing that before.
I don't think so.
That is that
Coffin and lady.
lady. Why did
Wants to talk to you.
Hello?
So Jake was saying that Mick Barnett is usually the one that sways these lamps. Mick Barnett, are you here with us right now?
Press.
Press. Oh my gosh, no, I'm paranoid right now.
We have a cat ball set up in your room. You can go up and press that cat ball. I would really appreciate it. You could just give it one good touch.
As
This is so weird. And the way it's speaking into it.
it's different. We will swim.
On a boat?
Is he gonna throw us overboard?
Don't threaten that. There was somebody who fell overboard.
Wait, someone fell overboard?
Yeah, there was one death. They didn't know his name, I think. Is there anything you want to share with us right now while we're here?
Said remember.
Remember? Do you remember anything from your time here?
Maybe he remembers me.
Were you well behaved last time you were here?
Oh yeah, I'm always well behaved on haunted investigations.
I just don't believe that.
I did get scratched for some reason. Do you see them even remotely moving right now? Or not even? I don't see them even remotely moving. But before they were swaying a little bit. It was like a little, but you could see it.
So we had luck with this on the ship so far, but you haven't had luck with it at all tonight.
Yeah, at the last house I was at, the Davis Horton, this didn't go off.
We would really like to speak to the captain and the head of the ship, Captain Mick Barnett. You're responsible for swaying these lights.
Oh, it's swaying.
No.
It's swaying. Look, look,
Oh,
look.
it fully is.
It was not swaying at all.
Could you possibly make the other one sway as well? It's just the one too. So it's not the ship moving.
That is insane.
Another way that it got so cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, I felt that.
Okay, I didn't want to say anything, but it was like a lot.
Yeah. Wait, so it's like physically doing that. That's very strong for it to do.
That's going a lot. I think the fact that one of them is swaying and one of them is not is just proof. Like,
Yeah.
look what I can do and I am here.
Of course. Captain Mick Barnett, if you can take your energy from swaying the lamp to the red light right in front of us, you can make it go off. We just want to open communication with you and it'll let us know you're here with us.
All you have to do is come near this antenna, I'll show you, and it'll light up. It doesn't hurt.
Oh!
That was so loud.
Oh my gosh. Yo, where did that come from?
This room, right? The captain's cabin.
Whoa.
Wait. Scared me so bad.
Oh, wait, that was too loud. That was in the ship, right?
No, that was not my ship.
I knew it. That was so
Loud crack coming out of the captain's cabin, that's McBarnett.
The lights swaying.
The lamp, I don't know, I don't even want to say it, but like when John Campbell like fell, it almost sounded like a plop. Like,
And it's from the same side of the ship,
Like,
which is the
could've
side
been-
he landed on.
yeah, it could have been like the captain's cabin or even just out there.
At lamp movement without ship movement or wind, that is a McBarnett thing. And the bang in the captain's cabin, that is a McBarnett thing. He has done that while I was physically sleeping on that.
I remember you talked about that, so maybe that was
way.
him. Oh my god, you're walking backwards.
The risk.
Can we all just appreciate Rug's cameraman walking backwards and not getting scared the whole video?
That was impressive. Aww.
You're too kind.
I'm feeling it down here for sure. Looking down like the dark path is so scary. Would you stay here by yourself overnight?
No.
No, I
Probably
would.
not. You would?
Yeah, they just
How
like,
many likes?
wait, by myself?
By yourself.
No cameraman too.
You gotta have a cameraman. That's just brutal. That's
Okay,
cruel.
okay.
The cameraman.
150,000 likes. I'll come back by myself and sleep in the captain's cabin.
That would be crazy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm down. I feel like you guys could do it.
I feel like you guys could do it. Definitely.
I hope they
Take the
don't.
time right
No,
now.
Nope.
No, yeah, take the time.
Pause the video. Go ahead, do it. Okay.
As we got further and further back, it got heavier and heavier.
I felt that. Do you think we could... Jeez, I'm so paranoid. That scared me.
Oh, no.
Do you think we try to get it through the spirit box?
Let's try to.
Okay.
I mean, let's try to give him a name. He didn't have one.
Yeah.
Maybe he can tell us. This anchor is huge. Just
Yeah.
imagine how much it weighs.
The force? Oh my goodness.
I just have a feeling this one's gonna go off down here.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like we're being watched.
You feel something?
100%. I feel multiple things still.
I just keep hearing noises and I don't know if it's the street, I don't know if it's the creeks, I don't know if it's the ship, I don't know if it's Jake from State Farm, like I don't know who it could be. I'm going to set up a cat ball. Where do you think I should put this?
Maybe on the workbench, maybe on the seat.
Okay,
Perfect.
here we go. If you guys hear anything, let us know if we miss it.
Together. Right away it said together.
Do you recognize me? I was here about 2 years ago.
He was here with 2 other boys. Master? Or we would love to speak to the fisherman specifically if you're here with us.
If the fisherman who lost his life with the anchor is in the room with us right now, can you make yourself known?
Sound like it says yes.
I heard yeah.
Are there any other spirits in the room with us also? Ooh. Okay, that would be the fisherman.
If that was the fisherman who made the REM pod go off, can you do it again for confirmation? If it wasn't the fisherman and it was another spirit on board, can you go up to the REM pod again? Okay.
That was like back where we heard it before.
We just want to figure out who exactly we're communicating with. If it's McBarnett, I think we were talking to you earlier at the top deck. Where was that? The first mate's cabin?
Yeah,
Or
at the main table.
the main captain of the ship, Captain Story.
He passed away from the flu.
A fever, yeah. Thank you for letting us on your ship. We just want to know if we're communicating with you right now and if you're down here with us. We have the REM pod right in front of us, the red light. You can just go up near the antenna and it'll let us know you're here. Dead silent.
I know. I will say it does seem timid, like a child. Wonder if that could be John.
Is that under us?
It sounded like it was on the metal. There was one other.
Okay, I heard it from down there.
Okay, I did too.
There was a spot here too. I don't know if we're able to go down, but I remember coming down here with Sam and Colby and I got like dragged under something. I was like sitting on like a little cart. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
That's the bottom.
Is that where I got dragged under last time? All right guys, we are gonna end our investigation with the Estes method.
You've got to.
We have to try to get some answers and figure out who we've been communicating staying with, and we picked this specific spot on the ship because we just heard about a recent story.
So this door right here to Brian's right, he's the current, is he like the boss of this ship, you know, current operator? He was actually shoved from behind. He felt the hand on his back and between his shoulder blades, hard enough that his face slammed into the door. That's pretty intense.
And it was believed that it could have been McBarnett because he's like the poltergeist of the ship, which is scary to say.
But he's also who we've been speaking to all night. He is the one who's made himself the most prominent.
Yeah.
It seems. Good luck.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. I actually feel nervous doing it next to this
You
door.
could turn it up a little bit more.
Okay. He doesn't know he's yelling.
Oh, oh my gosh. It just said faster.
No
It
way.
either said faster or a bad word. Bastard. Guys, I'm not even trolling. That was so clear. Okay, I'm going back in.
Well, this kind of seems like the jokester, you know, which might be Mr. McBarnett.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard like a like a laugh.
He was joking or like
uh,
I don't want to mess with that kind of laugh.
I like joking.
Okay.
I'm going back in.
That's good. He's feeling confident.
Okay.
McBarnett, was that you kind of laughing?
Show your neck.
Isn't that Brian said he got scratched on his neck? Is this whatever scratched Brian last time? Do you recognize him?
Right here.
You're right here with us. Could you make a noise?
Oh my gosh. The situation.
Talking about the door situation I brought up.
Ooh, that's... And then I didn't hear what he said after.
Is that it? Could you repeat yourself? But is that the situation you're talking about? It sounded like there was a knock right on the door between me and Brian.
I heard that.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. You said you were here with us. Could you give it a little louder?
Roar.
Roar? Could you give a little louder of a knock or growl even?
Implication? That was so clear. I don't know what it said, like atheist? I'm an atheist.
I'm an atheist.
So, what does that mean? Like you don't believe in anything?
You don't believe in God, you don't.
Okay. It's weird when I'm hearing something, it's almost like everything cuts out and then you hear like,
I can hear that.
it like cuts out and then I heard like, it almost seems like a girl voice though, but
Interesting.
does that mean it could be a girl or no?
It could just be using whatever voice it's able to get through on that frequency, and that's
Okay.
why it's coming through as a woman. All right, we don't have a lot of time left to talk to you guys, so if there's anything else you want to share with us,
I believe that you...
is there something we need to do? Is there somewhere we missed that we need to come back to? What do you believe we need to do?
said that's good to know or something?
That's good to know. I mean, that is good to know. That's what we've been trying to figure out all night. Is there any last words that you want to say to us before I pull a rug out of the Estes?
Ooh. I think it said kill, and then it might have, I don't know if it said you after.
I said, is there anything else you want me to know or want us to know
Okay,
before we pull?
I can't. Did that go off at all?
No, but there was a knock on this
No, come
door
on now.
between us. Like literally, when I just reminded, I'm like, okay, that was so a little tiny knock on this door.
Do you believe it was McBarnett?
He never fully said yes, it's me, but the laughs and he talked about like the situation that happened here, so that
Yeah.
makes me think it's him.
I have one more location to go to after this.
Hopefully it's as mellow as this one was.
I don't think it will be, but we'll see.
Well, good luck.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, anytime. Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, let's go to our last location. You might recognize this location as somewhere I've been to plenty of times. As the story goes, this tunnel is said to be haunted by the spirit of a little girl who was struck by a car on the road above. People commonly hear voices and even footsteps coming from deep within. And my brother and I have even heard a little girl screaming. Also, while playing the Ouija board, we even heard a girl's voice that whispered, "Keep me company," right after I asked the question, "Why do you want us to stay?" Why do you want us to stay? I've pretty much done everything here, so how is it that I can possibly push the limit? Well, there's still one thing that I've never been brave enough to do until tonight, and that is exploring the haunted tunnel by myself. No cameraman, just me and you guys. Oh my gosh, I've never done anything like this. I told myself I'd never go back to the haunted tunnel ever again, let alone by myself.
You'll be needing this.
Dude, no good luck, no nothing.
I mean, the cameraman never dies, so I'm not too scared for
Oh, hold on, because now I'm the cameraman.
Now you're the camera guy.
Oh, we're chilling. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. The scariest part about the tunnel is going down. This part right here. Oh my gosh. For those that don't know about the tunnel lore, this is one of the first haunted locations I've ever explored. I used to come here all the time with my cousin Sherman. It is extremely haunted. Allegedly, a little girl passed away from a drunk driver hitting her above the tunnel, and she is said to be haunting this tunnel. And I've had some insane experiences here. I of course brought some ghost equipment down here to try to get some answers. It's not just the tunnel, it's this part that's creepy as well. The iconic tunnel is right over there. I think one of the scariest parts is not knowing who's down there, you know? Like there could be squatters, there could be dangerous people down here, which is why I always tell you guys, do not go to the tunnel. I do not advise anybody to come here. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. It's a Ouija board. Nah, hell no. Hell no. There's a Ouija board box down here. An open one. Wait, I think I just heard something. Yo, if I see a Ouija board in there, I'm out. That was one of the scariest experiences ever is when I played the Ouija board here. You hear a little girl whisper, "Keep me company." When I ask, should we leave? I think I asked, should we leave or why should we go? And you hear, "Keep me company." Why do you want us to stay? It's always terrible coming down here. Rug fan. I'm gonna try to go down. It's a little slippery. Okay. Oh my gosh, first look. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I'm here by myself. Look at the water stream. If you guys are new here, there is so much lore to this tunnel that you guys don't know, but I had a near-death experience in here because of the water. One night, me and my cousin Sherman came here and it was a rainy day and the tunnel legit flooded and we almost drowned. Hands down, this might be my last time coming here. I think the scariest thing is that there's only one way in and one way out. So the further I go, someone could literally come in behind me and I'm gonna have to cross paths with them. Now I want to show you guys something actually pretty gross. Yeah, this is poop water and I'm gonna have to cross it. Okay, we made it. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh gosh. I just heard something. I'm so scared. If I hear someone, I don't know if it's gonna be coming from in front of me or behind me, but as of right now, I could barely see the entrance. Oh my gosh, this brings back some crazy memories. Oh. Yep, I can't see the entrance anymore. So I brought the obvious just to get some answers here. Maybe I could find out if this is where my spirit attachment came from or if the little girl is down here. Is there anyone down here in the haunted tunnel with me? I'm sure you recognize me, but please let me know. Give me a sign. Do you recognize me? Karen? Crazy thing is you can literally get lost because you don't know which direction you came from. I am inviting any and all spirits to come down to the haunted tunnel. Right. Oh!
And strong seat.
Guys, it said Jack and it says strong. Wait, you guys remember Jack was the spirit's name from the first house, the Horton Davis house.
There are multiple child spirits, but the one that we've gotten his name consistently is Jack.
And it said seat.
Apocalypse.
It says puddle. It said puddle. I'm literally standing in a puddle. It says form. Oh my gosh, I have a crazy theory right now. It said puddle. If I turn this way, it's just pitch black behind me. One way or another, I can't watch my back. Sip and got.
Try.
Am I communicating with the girl that got hit by the drunk driver? I'm very sorry about what happened to you. I just want to know if that's who I'm speaking with. Can you give me a sign? Oh my gosh, I keep going back and forth, guys. I don't feel too good in here. Weeps. Oh my gosh. Are you sad? Maybe she's weeping because of what happened. It says lead to. Lead to what? Healer. Lead to healer. Oh my gosh. That sounds pretty powerful. Climbed funeral and chief. Did it be that, like, she's talking about her funeral and the chief could be a police officer that maybe was on site when she got hit? Guys, I think I'm gonna start heading out because I don't feel too good in here, and I'm starting to feel a little bit unsafe and not sure if there are people in the tunnel or maybe coming from the entranceway. But I think I have a theory from the Ovulus, the words that it gave me. If you guys have... Mike. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember Mike Olson? I think that was who we thought was haunting the tunnel, or who we thought he had something to do with the tunnel. It said Mike. Who remembers that? I need to refresh my memory, but I think Mike Olson could have either been A, the police officer who helped the little girl or tried helping, or B, the person who hit the little girl. Thank you for interacting with me. Please do not follow me home. I made it back to the entrance. Let's head back up. Say goodbye to the tunnel. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be here, but I got some pretty creepy answers that I think make sense to the entire story, and I need to debunk it. Oh my gosh, we made it. I just conquered a huge fear of mine, being dead. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that.
Did anything happen?
I got a lot of answers from the Ovulus. It's 12:30. I don't think I would have done this back in the day, but I feel good. It feels like I conquered my fear. Wait.
Oh my gosh. Wait, can you drive? What the? It says you're...
Oh my gosh, my car. Guys, all my lights just came on. Look, everything. Check engine light, the battery, steering wheel, everything just came on. And bro, please, there's no way we were just driving away from the tunnel. Blind spot assist inoperative. Okay, wait, it seems normal. Did you guys see that? Like, did you guys feel it?
That was weird. It just put it into neutral.
Guys, my car randomly got, and we're on the road. We're on the road by the tunnel. Okay. Woo, guys, I was literally just debunking everything to my cameraman, telling him about all the pieces that I was putting together. And then my car kind of like swerved a little and it got put into neutral, and all of my check engine lights came on. Every single one that I've never even seen. Like, you guys saw, if you look at my dashboard right now, you see where all the lights were popping up right here? They're not there anymore. My car legitimately just glitched. All right, guys, we made it home safely. Thankfully, no other car malfunctions, so we are Gucci. But I have some conspiracies here, and this kind of reminds me of when I first investigated the haunted tunnel. There were so many different conspiracy theories. You guys were literal detectives when it came down to that. Here I have the log of the Ovulus, so it tells me all the recent words that it ever said. One that stuck out to me was Mike, and I'm like, hold on, Mike and the tunnel, Mike Olson, and Mike Olson sounded very familiar. And I remember there was a huge conspiracy when I first explored the tunnel, so I found my first ever haunted tunnel investigation, and there was graffiti written on the wall when me and Sherman were deep in that tunnel. Wait, someone said Mike Olson never lived through this tunnel, don't go in. Where's this at? Just come on. Anthony, no. I've been through. Someone said I've been through. Trust me. Who the hell is Mike Olson? Guys, that was the first ever time we went in that tunnel, and me and Anthony were rushing to get out because we kept hearing noises, and it almost sounded like there was a satanic ritual going on behind us. And like I said, once you're in, there's technically only one way out to go back. We ended up finding like a ladder to climb out, and we had to go through so many spider webs, crazy stuff. But there were a ton of conspiracies around Mike Olson because we also saw 7-97 in the tunnel, and it said stay out of our tunnel in that same investigation video. So people started making conspiracies. People found articles about this guy named Mike Olson who passed away in 1997, July. These were all comments from my old video that I'm trying to refresh my memory. Again, these are all conspiracies, all alleged. We don't know what's true, what's not. This was actually crazy. The most accurate answers I've gotten, especially from tonight. Please let me know your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. If you guys have been a FaZe rug fan since my first tunnel video, this will all make sense to you. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button for the spooky videos, literally the most popular videos on my channel. Get me to 30 million subs before the end of the year. I love you guys so much. Other than that, it has been your boy FaZe Rug, and I'm out. Peace.